Assalamu alaikum, this is Aman Bukhari. Barkha Dutt doubted your reply, which you had tried to give about the Talibans and how the American media, they manipulate the public. And according to her, CNN and BBC are the gospels for her. Now, the very same CNN and BBC had said that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. And this was being relayed on these channels day after day, week after week, and months after months. And in spite of America invading Iraq, it was not able to find any weapons of mass destruction. My question to Barkha Dutt is, come on, Barkha Dutt, where is your answer to this? Where are the weapons of mass destruction? Your comments, please, sir.
These examples can be given in scores, and I do agree with you. Not that I am a fan of Saddam Hussein. Neither do I say that Saddam Hussein is a practicing Muslim. But you know, America attacks Iraq and puts a sanction embargo that no medicine, no food should go there, because of which more than 500,000 children were killed because of the sanction, putting sanctions. Who's to blame? And when they attack Iraq, they don't find any weapons of mass destruction. Who's to blame? I would blame George Bush. It is clear. Why can't she read between the lines? And she's a woman of the media. Or maybe, I don't know why she... It's very evident that even when Saddam Hussein was arrested, he had a trial, inverted commas, whether it's just, I don't know. Irrespective what he has done, in Islam we have to give a fair chance to the person who is the culprit or the person who you think is responsible. I doubt whether he was given a free chance. Fine, I do agree he has done many evils, maybe, but surely there was no proof of weapons of mass destruction. No proof. And has anyone condemned George Bush? Fine. I know later on many people did say that he's terrorist number one. And when the survey came in America and throughout the world, who is terrorist number one? Is it Bin Laden? Is it Saddam Hussein? Or is it George Bush? And do you know, in all the polls, whether conducted in America or UK or throughout the world, George Bush, he swept the polls. The lowest he got was 73%. And some votes he got more than 80%. Now, when people compared, Americans compared, who is a terrorist? Bin Laden, Saddam Hussein or George Bush? Even in the BBC poll, George Bush swept the polls. Now, doesn't Barkha Dutt know about that? So very, very comfortably, they take what they want from the BBC and they don't take what they don't want. And this is not again publicized. It comes once and finish. So if Barkha Dutt is a woman of the media, the same BBC says that this is the public opinion. Has she said, come on BBC?
Yes, brother. The next questions. We'll have brother here.
Assalamu alaikum, Zakir bhai.
Wa alaikum assalam.
As I learned from you, alhamdulillah, you always quote that makaruhu wa makar Allah, wallahu khairul makirin. They make plan, Allah makes plan, and Allah is the best of planners. So similarly, I feel that the NDTV people, they kept your side and they had given you less than 4 minutes. And today, alhamdulillah.
Less than 3.5.
3.5. 3.5 minutes. And alhamdulillah, today you come up with the same topic and you are saying alhamdulillah more than 1 hour. So this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah. As I said that I am the bearded man, my father was not having a beard.
MashaAllah. So you're keeping out of free will. According to Kabir Khan.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. My mother, she was not wearing hijab. And I got 5 sisters, alhamdulillah, all they are wearing hijab.
MashaAllah. You should give witness to Kabir Khan.
Yes, that is what I'm saying to Kabir Khan only. My wife is wearing hijab. Her mother was not wearing hijab. So I can dua to Kabir Khan, inshallah, biznillah. Maybe his son will keep the beard and his daughter will wear the hijab.
Inshallah. If they watch Peace TV, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I pray to Allah that may Kabir Khan also keep a beard.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So now my question is, Zakir bhai, now 1, 2, 3, 4 times you've seen all this channel people. Okay, they have cheated you, I can say that. They have wasted your time. So if they will call you again for any program, will you go for them?
That again depends. As I said, I'm not saying I'll never go for any talk shows again. I've been abroad on talk shows. As I say that I try and judge the integrity and the honesty and the intention of the person in the show. Maybe I judged NDTV earlier when they had an interview of mine, which was taken by Shekhar Gupta. It was wonderful. It was par excellence. Why? Because he didn't edit anything. Even though he may not have agreed with everything what I said, but he allowed me to speak. So therefore, one-to-one interview is far superior. Even there, a person who has an evil intention can alter many things. But Shekhar Gupta, editor-in-chief of Indian Express, same television channel NDTV. So I cannot say it is an NDTV agenda to malign Muslims. It may be the agenda of the We the People show. That's what the people always say that, So maybe. So depending upon who calls me. But normally, after appearing for the show of Farooq Sheikh on Mard, I always put a condition, especially to the non-Islamic channels, that I will get my own camera, I will get my own crew and record. Some initially say yes, then they say no. Here they told no at the last moment. So they went a step further than the other channels. I have been invited by hundreds of talk shows, by many channels. Again, as a policy, I don't attend because it's too much of time wastage. Coming there and spending hours and being allowed to speak for 3-4 minutes. Personally, because I already come on the channel. If a learned person who doesn't have exposure to the media, I feel he should yet go. He should go. Maybe the people get some hidayah. But here, because I come on the various channels, there are hundreds of millions of viewers, it will damage the information. So for me, I should be careful before I attend any show. But I cannot say I will not attend any in my life. I'll take the precaution, but rest I leave in the hands of Allah. As you rightly said, Allah says in Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 54, Makru makarullah wallahu khairul makirin. They planned and plotted, Allah too planned. Allah is the best of planners. So maybe because I attended the Farooq Sheikh's show, my intentions to launch a satellite channel became more firm. That I attended before Peace TV was launched. What I say, that Salman Rushdie, the book he wrote about satanic verses is to be condemned. Net result, many people wanted to read this satanic verses, the Quran, and there are thousands of non-Muslims accepted Islam. 9/11, the attack on the Twin Towers, is to be condemned. Whoever did it is wrong, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. Whether George Bush or Bin Laden, whoever did it is wrong. That should be condemned. But the net result, whoever did it, net result, many people wanted to know what is this religion about Islam. And when I used to go to the Western countries before 9/11, there were few non-Muslims used to come for my talk. Now when I go post 9/11, there are more non-Muslims attending the talk. So net result is that we have more opportunity to dawah. The act was wrong, but the end result, Islam is spreading faster. So more the media is maligning Islam, we find that Islam is spreading more. So if they have more such like these on the NDTV, I personally have no problem. Because Allah is there to take care of His deen and His religion. And somehow or the other, at the end of the day, it will surely be benefit for Islam.
Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Shahrukh Khan sounded a little apologetic when he said something somewhere is wrong, but we have to adjust and bear with them. So how far we should adjust and why should we be apologetic? That's my question.
I don't know in which context are you telling about that. And everyone is talking about Shahrukh Khan. I don't know which context he mentioned this. But yes, there are many people who are apologetic. I don't know the Shahrukh Khan was he or not that time. And in what context did you say that we should adjust? But normally, for a person, there are people who are many a time afraid to keep a beard, even if they want to keep, thinking that they can be victimized. In that context, if some people are getting afraid to keep a beard or wear a cap that they'll be recognized as Muslim and they'll be victimized, which a person should not get scared. But some people, the taqwa may not be that strong. And there are cases where riots take place in certain countries, in certain cities, and if out of fear someone does that, so may Allah forgive them. In this case, if somebody chooses certain things and don't choose, depends upon them.